Okay, so now I've had my comments, and let's say, and now I'm going to try to show what the ideas that I think are needed. So I'm going to work on the layout, how the pages are organized, the URLs. I went back to the PDF and I read it again, and I tried to identify what I thought were the key concepts that were being discussed, the key terms that I think need to be carefully meta tagged and the site built around so that they turn up in searches. But also, I tried to figure out ways that the web can contribute to what this article is trying to do. If it's a data-based argument, then show the data. Yeah. But also, there's so many ideas here. There should be a wiki for the data center so that the concepts that are important to them, they can define. And it's a resource that can grow. But also concepts key to mobility issues. But the major thing that jumped out in this rereading was that, at least my understanding, is that the key concept being communicated here has to do with curbside pricing. That is the fundamental strategy that this PDF is arguing. So to make that more overt and clearer and to put content in place that the story can evolve over time around that just seems tremendously important. And I'm also going back to Stephen Goldsmith's recently published book, City OS, so to see, because so much of what is being discussed here is part of that book. And so just trying to use the web more effectively to tell these kinds of stories, not stories, to convince people, to provide a resource, to move the work forward. So a massive part of this issue has to do with the content management systems. So I've just made a list. So there's 23 sites that have various relationships to the Ash Center, the Data Smart City Solutions site. And they're all a mixture of platforms. They go from Squarespace. There was two Squarespaces. I lost here. But primarily they're Drupal sites, and the newer sites are Drupal 8 sites. So this is all really good, but they don't seem to be interacting in any kind of way, and they don't seem to be sharing any expertise. God knows they're not sharing content. So that's like an essential piece of functionality you want to get, because to get more robust functionality, you need to be optimizing your resources on the development front so that you're not wasting money and time and effort struggling to maintain a simple, basic WordPress site. So this question of the CMS is just fundamental.